feel kind of lonely, Kageyama-kun? Hinata suddenly questions, as the 5 first years walk down the street, on their way home from evening volleyball practice. Excuse me? I mean, Yamaguchi and Yachi are together, and Kei and I are together. Don't you feel kind of lonely when we're all together? Hinata reasons, pointing both Yamaguchi and Yachi and Tsukishima and his conjoined hands. No, I'm perfectly fine without someone else. Your face says otherwise. I've been alone my entire life, and I think I can handle being by myself around you guys. That's actually really sad, Kageyama-kun. Well, it's the truth. No worries, Kageyama-kun. We'll help you get a girlfriend, Hinata cheers, swinging his and Tsukishima's hand in the light. Don't drag me into this, Tsukishima says in a bored tone. Oh, come on, Kei. Kageyama's in desperate need of help. I told you I'm perfectly fine being alone. Kageyama cuts in, lying straight through his teeth. Liar. I'm not lying. Besides, it's not like any girl wants to be around me. I always seem to scare girls away, Kageyama mutters, avoiding eye contact with the others. Well, duh, you're always calling, Hinata says, tugging his hand away from Tsukishima's as he mimics Kageyama's seemingly permanent scowl. I do not look like that. Oh, yes, you do. You don't! I'm sorry. Your frantic but quiet voice rings out as several pieces of gym clothes and school books make friends with the pale pavement. You quickly bend down to pick up the gym clothes and place them back in the black sports bag before following with the messy school books. Once you finish putting away the things, you zip the sport bag and the school bag closed before standing up and handing the belongings to the owner. You quickly glance up, making eye contact with Kageyama, before immediately looking back at the ground in slight embarrassment. My apologies for the inconvenience, you slightly bow, before handing Kageyama his bag and swiftly walking past him. Kageyama-kun, your face is red, Hinata snickers once you're out of hearing range. It is not, Kageyama hops, before throwing his bags over his shoulder and stumping off. The first years, besides Yashi, continue to snicker at Kageyama before catching up to his tense form. Goodbye, Kageyama simply says, before continuing to march up his steps and into his house. What a loser. Tsukishima rolls his eyes, breaking the silence. Be nice, Hinata says, elbowing Tsukishima in the ribs. You know that's not how I work, he replies, drowning in the process. Hinata simply scoffs at his boyfriend before starting to walk once again. So, did you come to terms with your crush yet? Hinata excitedly yells at Kageyama while bouncing into practice the following morning. My what? Your crush, from last night. Hinata, what the hell are you talking? My precious Kohai has a crush. Aww. Tanaka interrupts, throwing an arm around Kageyama's shoulder. Yeah, we were walking home from practice last night and he ran into her. Like, literally. No, that's, no, I don't have a crush, Tanaka-san. A girl just ran into me. I picked up my stuff and that I dropped and apologized. That's it, Kageyama rambles, before becoming flustered by all the attention being put into him. You missed the part where you blush and stomp off, Hinata, with a sigh. Who's the lucky girl, huh? Tanaka continues, giving Kageyama a hard pat on the back. Lucky girl, Tsukishima snickers, before being cut off by a small smack across the arm from Hinata. We've never got her name, did we? Hinata suddenly realized. Oh, her name is Elena Fen. She's in Suki's and I class. Yamaguchi cuts in. Really? Perfect! Kageyama can join us at lunch today and invite Elan-san to sit with us. Hinata bubbles at his brilliant idea, bouncing on the tip of his toes. Hinata, no, Kageyama says, seeming repulsed by the idea. Come on, Kageyama-kun. You're never going to get a girlfriend with that attitude. I already told you I don't want a girlfriend. Kageyama, do you think I'm dumb? Actually, don't answer that. Anyways, how stupid do you take me as? As if you think I'll believe you. Now, you're coming to sit with us at lunch and invite Elan-san to join, whether you like it or not. Wow, demanding. That's hot. Tsukishima, sorry. Alright, let's get running. Then she cuts off all conversations with that yell. Oh, yes, Captain! Everyone yells in response before getting off the floor and running a few warm-up laps. Not so fast, Kageyama-kun. Hinata smiles, quite evilly, might I add, while grabbing Kageyama by his shirt and dragging him to the classroom before he continues an attempt to run away. Hinata, Kageyama groans, struggling to break free from Hinata's deadly grip. No, don't Hinata me now. Go! Hinata says, sternly pushing Kageyama towards your direction. Hinata joins Yamaguchi, Tsukishima, and Yachi, who are sat down at a desk, holding their lunches. The four watch as Kageyama stands dumbstruck, glancing back and forth between you and the others. As Kageyama makes eye contact with Hinata, Hinata starts making exaggerated hand gestures to try and encourage him to move forward. Kageyama suddenly becomes noticeably nervous and sweaty, much to his confusion, and starts to mouth a round of, "No, I can't do this. Are you crazy? Hinata, stop! Oh, for Pete's sake, Kageyama!" Hinata whispers yells, standing from his chair and pushing Kageyama in frustration until he stood next to you. She's eating alone, just like me, Kageyama thinks. Hi, Kageyama says anxiously, while nervously fidgeting with his hands. Unknown to Kageyama, his restlessness and nervous feelings cause his skull to deepen, making him appear more intimidating than usual. But you didn't mind. Your eyes peer up at Kageyama, while your mouth slowly chews up, before you swallow and tilt your head slightly to show your confusion. And God, Kageyama can't help but notice how adorable you look with the way your head tilted, leading a few strands of your hair to slide off your shoulder and dangle freely. Or the way your eyes hold a soft look in them as they stare at Kageyama, differently from all the other uninterested looks and scared looks he always received from everyone. And the way you actually take in count of Kageyama's presence, instead of deciding he's not worth your time and continuing back to your eating. Not knowing what to do or what he's feeling, Kageyama completely freezes up. Can I help you? You question shyly, as Kageyama continues to stand frozen on the spot. Yeah, I was just wondering if you wanted to join me and my friends and I for lunch. Wow, he's so nervous he corrected his grammar. Tsukishima chuckles. Forget dog, he just called us his friends. Hinata whispers yells in slight shock. Really? You want me to join you guys for lunch? You question in disbelief, as you've never been asked to sit with anyone else during lunch before? Not knowing if your answer is good or bad, Kageyama simply nods. Sure, thank you, you whisper, while getting up out of your seat and walking behind Kageyama with your open bento in your hands as he leads you towards the group of 4, now 6. Hi, I'm Elena Fan. It's nice to meet you. You greet the group, giving them a small bow in appreciation. The 4 return your bow and greeting before immediately talking away into conversation. So, Elena-san, are you interested in any sports? Hinata asks eagerly. I'm not really a sporty person, but I quite enjoy volleyball. You reply, oblivious at the fact that the boys sitting in front of you are all volleyball players. Really? Do you play? Hinata and Kageyama ask eagerly. Kageyama seemed much more excited than before. No, I don't play. I used to do it in elementary, but I guess I just stopped once I entered middle school. You explain, shyly glancing everywhere but the boys in front of you. You should totally join the girls' volleyball team, Hinata yells. Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I'll totally weight down the team. But if you're interested in volleyball, why don't you play? Kageyama suddenly asked. I guess I just enjoy watching them play. Really? You should totally come watch one of our games sometime. You could watch Kageyama-kun play. He's quite good, you know? Really? You smile, while looking towards a suddenly red Kageyama. Really? He's probably the best on the team, if I'm being honest. He's a genius. Okay, I'll definitely have to watch some time to see if he really is what you make him sound to be, Hinata-san. As Hinata opens his mouth to speak, he's cut off by the bell to signal lunch break is over. As you stand up and turn to walk back to your desk to collect your belongings, Kageyama cuts you off with a slight grip on your wrist. Sit with us tomorrow, too. Kageyama quietly asks, his aura showing obvious nervousness. Oh, of course, Kageyama-san. You smile before continuing your walk back to your desk. Are you okay, Kageyama-kun? Your head looks like it's going to burst. Shut up. 4 months later. Kageyama-san, can I talk to you real quick? You rush out, catching Kageyama's attention before he joins the others for lunch. Outside, you continue. Kageyama nods before following your lead. Oh no. What if she decides I'm not good enough for her? What if she's tired of having to deal with me? Does she hate me? Is she going to abandon our relationship like everyone else does? Kageyama thinks rapidly before being cut off as he runs into your still form. Are you okay, Kageyama-san? You look quite pale. You sighed, examining Kageyama's face. And now you're flushed. Are you sick? No, I'm okay. What is it that you need, Elan-san? First, how many times do I have to tell you? You can call me a fan. Second, I have something really important to say. You trail off, your confidence deteriorating with every word you speak. What is it? Okay, so... God, this is nerve-wracking. How do people do this? Right, Kageyama-san. I like you. I like you a fucking lot. And I know this is extremely sudden, and you probably don't feel the same way, which I completely understand, but please listen to me for 2 minutes. I never knew that I would be the person to fall in love so quickly, especially in high school. But when I first bumped into you, I just felt something. I know, cheesy, right? But it's completely true. And the way you invited me to come have lunch with you for the first time, you were so nervous and I I've never had someone voluntarily invite me to join them for something, and what you did, it made me feel really special and like somebody actually cared for me. You were the one person who actually made an effort to make a good conversation with me. As you and I started getting closer quite quickly, Mayara, I fell in deep. I fell in love with the way your blue eyes would wander everywhere but mine when we'd ever speak. I fell in love with the way you would immediately become red in the face when Hinata-san would tease you. I fell in love with the way you put forth effort towards the things you're passionate and grateful about. And now, even though you tried your absolute hardest for everything you are afraid of losing it all. I fell in love with the way you put a tough facade, even though you are truly terrified that people you've become close to will leave you in a snap of a finger, like everyone else did. But Kageyama, I will never leave you. Don't think I don't see the look in your eyes that says you honestly believe that I will leave our friendship behind. No, Kageyama, no, I will never do that. Why? Because I love you with all my being, even if you don't return my feelings. You slow into a whisper, lowing in your head. A few moments of crudely silent flow, before small droplets of water fall and smack against the concrete floor. Are those tears? You slowly look up. Fat droplets of salty water drop from Kageyama's slightly red-rimmed eyes before rolling down his pale cheeks and dripping off of his chin. Kageyama's eyes hold a sorrow and relieved emotions as he continued to let out the tears of pain from within him. Kageyama? Thank you. Oh. Thank you for sharing my feelings. Kageyama, why are you crying? You asked worriedly, not even thinking about the fact that Kageyama feels the same about you. You carefully place your shaky hands atop of Kageyama's icy wet cheeks in a calming manner. Nobody ever spent their emotions for me. I've gone my entire life alone, with no parents to love me, with no friends to care about me, with no lover to put in a commitment. Every birthday I've had, I would stand around and let them teasing and unwanted attention right after me. I would spend my elementary and middle school graduation completely abandoned in the corner, while everyone would converse with the friends and cake. I thought I would watch as people would give me disgusted looks and terrified looks before tossing me aside like ground meat. But I was completely alone, with no one there for me, until you came, and I was scared, terrified that the one person I truly put all my emotions in would toss me away like the piece of shit I am. I don't want to cry anymore. Kageyama chokes out before letting out the most heart-wrenching sobs. You simply shake your head, refusing to let your own tears fall. You quickly wrap your arms around Kageyama's neck before Kageyama slowly slides his arms around your waist and pulls you so tight against his shaky body. You squeeze your arms around Kageyama tighter before lifting your face from Kageyama's neck, only to spot the team gather nearby with looks of shock and regret. You glance at them quickly Before closing your eyes and pulling away from Kageyama, you place your hands back on his cheeks, while Kageyama's arms remained around your waist, your thumbs gently wiping Kageyama's under eyes in an attempt to get rid of all the small clear drops holding tears of affliction, before you give each under eye a soft kiss. I won't ever let you feel alone again. I'll always be by your side, Tobio. Hey guys, Tobio over here. I hope you liked this Kageyama ex-listener. I know it was really sad. I cried while reading it. But I hope you liked it. Sometimes we just need to cry a little, right? This was really hard. All the editing I had to do and all the bloopers I had, oh my god, so embarrassing. But I edited them out so your ears won't have to be bleeding after hearing all of that. Anyways, I hope you liked it. I really did. It was really long, I know, and with the outro it's gonna be even longer. But yeah, I liked it, especially the fact that it was inspired by the Don't Wanna Cry song by 17. That just made me cry even more because I played the song while listening and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna leave before this gets even longer and y'all won't listen it. So see you guys, stay safe, don't get in danger, drink water, stay hydrated, eating food is important, and sleep. I know some of you are watching at 1 a.m., 3 a.m. on a school day. You guys have school, so go to sleep, okay? Thank you. Anyways, love y'all, stay safe, see ya, Strawberry Bun out.